Yonder Music.
Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to the CarNewba Detailing YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Today, I am working with Mark Abar, one of my good friends here in Arizona, on this beautiful Lincoln right in front of me. Let me show you real quick. And here's the Lincoln. Mark is right over there doing his thing, getting everything set up. We're going to be tackling this both head on so we can knock it out real quick. But it's in some pretty gnarly condition right now. We got water spots, we got swirl marks and scratches and rust. I mean, you can't do much about the rust, but we're just trying to make it look shiny and glossy for Barrett Jackson this upcoming Friday. So, but let me show you around the place over here. Some pretty neat stuff. Mark works here on a regular. Look at that, right over there. Look at that lawn ornament. We got a little drag car sitting in the lawn over there. It's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll try to tune you guys in here and there while Mark's doing some work, and show you guys around and show you guys what we're doing. So hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so let me take you guys through what we are working on today. And again guys, this is a 1964 Lincoln Continental convertible, black. It is in some pretty rough shape. Almost every single panel has some type of burn through paint or paint touch-up on it. Don't ask me how that happened, but that's just how it is. So we're being really careful while going around this vehicle. We're not making it perfect. It can't be perfect. It is in pretty bad shape, like I said before, but we're trying to bring some gloss and shine back to it, so when it runs down that Barrett Jackson stage, a couple eyes can gravitate towards it when it goes down. So let me go over some of the tools and things of that nature that we're using. So in order to go ahead and just add some gloss, we were on a time crunch as well. Both me and Mark had several appointments to attend to after this job, so we only had a certain amount of time to work on it. So we're not doing like a two-step correction. We're just using an all-in-one polish. We're going to be using Playmaker from PNS. Now, if you don't know what an all-in-one polish is, it's essentially a mix between a compound and polish with some filling capabilities, or glazes if you'd like to call them, and it also adds some form of protection on the surface as well. So an all-in-one polish is great because if you are in a time crunch and you are just trying to get a nice, shiny, glossy finish and some protection behind, you can make that happen with an all-in-one, and Playmaker is a great option. I've shown it in previous videos. You guys can go ahead and check it out. I'll leave links in the description below. And here are the results just after about 3 to 4 section pass-throughs, with Playmaker on the surface. We're able to remove some water etching. You're able to remove a lot of swirl marks as well, and fill in the scratches and marring that you can't really remove with the all-in-one. Remember guys, every product, every tool has its own purpose, and the purpose that we were looking for today is a nice shiny looking car, and if we have to fill it up a little bit, no biggie, because the owner that we're working with is not going to have this car for too long. Alright, so now that we went over our polish, let's go over some of the tools that we're utilizing. Now, the machine that I'm holding currently in my hand is referred to as the Flex 3401, or otherwise known as the Beast. Now, this machine is a lot different than what you traditionally see throughout my videos, which are dual action polishers, or what you guys probably use most of the time. It is a forced rotation, otherwise known as a gear-driven polisher. Now, what's the difference between this and something like a Rupes 21mm or 15mm or the Torque 22D that you've seen in my previous videos? Well, again guys, it's gear-driven, so there's absolutely no stall. It both rotates and oscillates just like a dual action polisher, but because it has a gear mechanized driven system internally, there is no stall. So when you hit those concave and convex surfaces, it's going to be rotating and isolating at whatever speed that you set it on. So it is basically a mix between a rotary and a dual action polisher, and I freaking love this machine. I don't know why I haven't purchased one yet, or something similar to it like the Rupes Melee, but hopefully I'll pick one up pretty soon. They are amazing machines. You can get a lot of cut and a great finish as well out of them, and a lot of people have the misconception that they are more difficult to work with than a dual action polisher. I actually think otherwise. I think a dual action polisher needs a lot more skill and talent to go ahead and utilize properly, keyword properly, compared to forced action machine. You can use any type of product or tool, but if you want to use them at their maximal potential, you got to use them properly. And I know a lot of beginners out there do struggle using a dual action machine properly. Yeah, you can go ahead and put it on a surface and it's going to be nice and smooth, but a lot of you guys probably run into a lot of stall when you hit those concave and convex surfaces, and you need a lot of skill, talent, and some experience to make sure that you don't stall in those types of areas. The force action machines like the Fox 3401 do not have that issue. Mark, on the other hand, is using more of your traditional dual action polisher. He's using the ShineMaster Max Shine 15mm Throw DA, their Pro series. This is actually his own polisher that he purchased recently. He's really been enjoying the machine overall. Still kind of getting a feel of it. He's used Rupes DAs, Flex machines, the works, guys. Me, Mark, and a lot of detailers in the area really like to go ahead and try out new tools and products the best we can, and when we have the opportunity to do so, just so we can get more experience on each one of these tools. And when someone asks us, like yourselves, viewing the video, how does the tool perform, at least we have some type of idea on how it performs and our opinion on it. So again, he's using the 15mm from ShineMaster, and because it's a DA, he is going to run into a bit more stall here and there, but luckily he's able to finesse that stall around those concave and convex surfaces because he does have some good experience behind those types of machines. Besides that, guys, you're probably wondering the consistency that we're able to get between these two tools. Well, Mark does have to take a little bit longer with the dual action polisher to get the same type of cut that I do, but we are going back and forth making sure that we're double checking all of our finishes throughout the process. Now, moving on to pad choices. Now, we both kind of settled on a nice medium where we were using the Blueberry pad from Buff & Shine, which is a great all-in-one kind of one-step polishing pad. Mark was using the same, but he did need a little bit more cut because he was using the dual action polisher. Sadly, we didn't have 2 forced rotations on hand, so one of us did have to use the dual action polisher in order to go ahead and finish the job a bit quicker. But we did upgrade his pad to something a little bit more heavier of a cut so he can make up for that difference. Because please do remember, there is no stall with the force action polisher, the Flex 3401, compared to the DA, the ShineMaster 15mm. So you are going to get a little bit more cut, and you could also apply a bit more pressure throughout the whole polishing process as well with the force action polisher. So we did upgrade the cut just a little bit on Mark's pad and just bump that up a little bit so we can get a very similar or almost exact match finish. Again, guys, we're not looking for perfection. There are fillers involved with Playmaker as well to cover up just a little bit of what's going on so we can go ahead and knock it out. And here's a perfect example with the Flex 3401. Again, there's a lot of misconceptions behind this machine and other force action machines on the market. As you can see, I'm easily going over all the smaller edge surfaces with this machine. It's very controllable as well. There is some technique behind that. Yes, if you don't know what you're doing, this machine will pull you around like crazy, especially if you have it on full blast. But right now, I have it on maximum speed, maximum power, and I'm having the time of my life. Nice and smooth, great cutting ability, great finish as well from the machine, and the polish and pad combination going around all the little edges, even with a 6-inch pad, guys. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm doing a job like this and I got a very short period of time and the budget isn't there, again, if the budget is there, guys, go ahead and pull out 5 machines. Go pull out a 5-inch, a 6-inch, a 3-inch, a 2-inch, a 1-inch, a half an inch. I don't know what the heck you guys got going on. Go ahead and pull out as many machines as you want. But if the budget ain't there, for me personally, and same thing with Mark, if they're not paying me for it, I'm not going to do it at the end of the day. All right, so go ahead, work within the budget and time frame that you got going on, and just make it happen. And I'm telling you guys this because I was at one time stuck in the rut where I was just putting way too much time, effort, money, and work into jobs that I was not being compensated for. Over-deliver on customer experience, customer service, and all that good stuff. But if your customer doesn't pay for a certain service or something of that nature, then it's not right for you to do it. At the end of the day, you're running a business. If you are running a business like myself, you want to make sure you're running at maximum potential and making your minimum hourly rate. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
So I found them on the Amazon, and some guys just kind of showed them off on on Instagram, and I went, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I found them on Amazon, and you buy 2 of them for $10, or 6 of them for 12.
Yeah, what we're talking about right now is like if you look at all these logos and everything, there's so much compound and polish residue and wax residue over the years that's accumulated, and we're trying to get that all cleaned up right now. Sadly, we don't have any pressurized air on us, so we're just kind of working on what we got. But yeah, those are pretty bad. But overall, it's turning out pretty good, guys. I mean, there's only so much you can do with a one-step, but a lot better than what it was before. So, yeah, it's not perfect. We're not trying to get it perfect. We're just trying to get it shiny and glossy, pretty much. Another thing I want to talk to you guys throughout this process is your body and your health, okay? I'm 22 years old, guys, and I've seen older detailers that have been throughout the industry for a very, very long time, and they're not looking so good when it comes to their back and knees and things of that nature. So if there's any opportunity for me to go ahead and save my back and knees, I take advantage of it. And one of the methods that I use, especially on the lower panels of a vehicle, I go ahead, lie on the ground if it's clean enough for me to go ahead and lie on the ground, and then go ahead and polish those sections out. It is a lot easier to do, a lot easier on your back. You're not bending your knees the whole time. It's just a lot more comfortable for me, to be honest, and I could spend a lot more time. And if you're comfortable polishing, you're going to polish a lot better. Take note of that, guys. If you feel uncomfortable when you polish, if your hand is hurting, your back is hurting, and things of that nature, you're doing something wrong. You should be comfortable while polishing a vehicle. Find that spot, find that section where your body position, I should say, where you feel comfortable, and then go ahead and keep practicing on that. Obviously, you want to make sure that your technique is good as well with your polisher, whether it be dual action, forced action, or rotary, but you need to be comfortable while you're utilizing these tools, okay? But yeah, I go ahead, lie on my back real quick, go ahead, knock out the section, and then keep moving down the vehicle, and you're pretty much set to go after that point. Alright, guys, so we pretty much just finished up. Mark's wiping down a little bit last of the residue from Playmaker. Still got a little bit of section on the hood. But it's turning out good, guys. For what it is and what we're doing. A little one-step polish on paint of this condition and of this age and of this quality, to be honest. Right, Mark?
Right.
It's pretty bad stuff, but...
64 Continental, yeah. It's,
yeah. But as you can see, that's what we're looking at. Not that bad.
It might be an original paint.
Exactly. So, not too bad, not too bad. All right, guys, so we are set to go. This behemoth of a car is done. Again, we had what? We maybe spent together, me and you, an hour and a half, 2 hours on this?
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours? And this is what we got. It's a big car, okay? A lot of surface area. And we were able to get some pretty good shine and gloss back on it. Not perfect, but looking pretty good. You think it's ready for the auction?
Yeah, I think it's definitely we changed that level probably 40%,
Yeah.
maybe 50%.
Yep.
So now instead of just being a marred up car going through Barrett's, it actually has a beautiful shine.
Exactly.
It's the highest level of
Top
paint.
is looking really good. What did we use on the top again, Mark?
We used Bead Maker.
Yeah, basically flooded the towels with Bead Maker, rubbed it in, looking a lot better.
Wiped out
So
the interior with Bead Maker, and dressed the tires.
Yep.
Dressed the engine, and she's ready for a show.
I know. She's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, interesting story behind this car. Well, not a story, but this is, what year is this Lincoln, right?
64.
64. So the 64 Lincoln Continental with the convertible top is the same vehicle that JFK didn't make it in, basically.
Didn't make it.
Yeah, it's got the suicide doors. You want to show them real quick?
He actually perished in the passenger rear seat.
Yeah, right?
But everybody probably knows that video.
Yeah. And it's got the suicide doors. You mind opening up that rear one real quick? How awesome that is. Have you guys seen something like this?
That's a presidential car.
I know, right? And look at this. It's got real carpets. No Velcro bull crap. You can vacuum these and shampoo them, and stuff doesn't get stuck in there. It's ridiculous, man. The things they call carpets nowadays in cars. But yeah, she's looking awesome. So what we're going to do, just take a couple photos, put a cover on it, pull it into the garage, and call it a day pretty much. Right, Mark?
That's it.
All right, man. Awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and joining us today. I know this is a quick, off-of-the-top type of video. I thought this place is pretty cool. I thought you guys might want to join and see what we were up to. So we were at,
Did you introduce Marty to everyone?
I don't know. Did I introduce Marty?
This place? So anytime you want to stop by, always come by and see Marty.
Hey, Marty. What you doing, man? That's Marty, guys. I showed him the drag car over there, too. It was pretty sick. Yeah, look at that thing. Little lawn decoration, lawn ornament.
I'm going to show him a little something else. Take him back here. This one's a matte finish. I did that one. I did that. White double bead maker.
Matte finishes are fun.
Yeah. And this one here is the Woody we did.
That looks beautiful.
Look at all these cool little stickers on. They go all the way around this thing. Still got the surfboards on top. Ooh, sorry.
We're good. There
We
you
got
go.
the surfboards on top.
Yeah.
We spent 5 hours buffing this thing out, and then we put it in under a bag, so we don't have to do it again.
Exactly.
Until
right?
Barrett.
Until Barrett.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one will be at Barrett. He'll have 3 Woodies at Barrett.
Cool. Yeah, he's a big collector, this guy. All right, guys, I'm just going to end the video with a few before and afters and some final photos. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I just want to bring you guys into what we got going on pretty much on a daily basis. We have a lot of fun while we're working. That's what detailing is all about. It's not just work for us. We have a passion when it comes to our job and our duties when it comes to detailing, and we just have a great time doing it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of the day.